Hey!
This is Susan.
And this is Megan.
Welcome to the Susan and Megan Show. Is this week number 4?
I think so.
I think it is.
Some things have changed. Some things I cut my hair.
Ooh, Susan has bangs.
I got
I like it.
I like it too. It was an accident.
A happy accident.
A happy accident. I always cut my own hair, and this time when I was fixing my curtain bangs, I went.
She fixed them.
I made them.
I like it. I think
I like it too. Yeah, what are we going to talk about today, Megan? Do you have anything?
I have a little bit of something I want to talk about, but let's see how it blends in with what Susan's
Okay.
I don't really know what she's talking about.
Okay, so we both work in a grocery store, a very well-known.
We talked about it.
Yeah. Trader Joe's. We both work at Trader Joe's.
Woo!
It's very family-oriented, right? We got lots of families and lots of kids, like all ages. There has been something that has, I guess, been on my radar recently. At least I've been experiencing a lot lately, where parents bring their kids in and they just let their kids do whatever
they want.
It's like Trader Joe's is like their playground, right?
Because we offer the mini carts at our store.
Not all stores do that, though.
Well, a lot of stores start with them, but they end up weaning them out when they break. And I think we need to do that.
Well, we've already lost 2.
Oh, bye-bye.
Lost. I think one of them just lost a flag, and we just tossed them in the dumpster.
It's not okay to have your little kids run the carts around the wine section?
No.
Oh.
Or it's not okay to let your kids
go wherever.
Not even go ever. Crash into the crew members with their cart?
Yeah. And when you're obviously kneeling on the floor and your feet are sticking out, they just go over you like you're a piece of furniture.
I call them ankle biters. We've actually, this is my second store. The first store I was hired at, we cut up pool noodles and we taped them to the edges or zip tie them to the edges of the cart, because it was happening so often that parents would just let their kids I don't even know.
Like their little go-karts.
Yeah, go-karts. That's a perfect example. And the parents think it's cute and funny. Like, oh, sorry.
I've had parents recording their kids for TikTok and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here we are, Trader Joe's. Look at the little shopper in training. I'm like, you're not training them at all.
Well, not only that. Here, let me go back to my notes. You need to
notes, people.
You cannot let your kids do whatever they want, because one, it not only affects your kids, it affects everyone. Mm-hmm. It affects everyone.
There's other people in the world.
Yeah, there's other people in the world besides your kids. Yes, totally understand your kids are adorable in your own eyes. Totally understand that. But your kids' behavior and actions are affecting other people. And also, that is teaching your kids it's okay to be an obnoxious, immature, unresponsible adult. It's a result. That's going to be the result that you're going to get.
Anyway. It's a redult.
Retarded adult. That's what you're going to get.
We're not supposed to use that. That's not PC.
But
no, it means
PG?
No, PC, politically correct. You can't use the word.
I didn't know that. Oh. People are bringing that back.
She needs to learn those things.
I say retarded all the time. I'm retarded sometimes.
Yeah, but what about people that have retarded kids?
I actually was with a person who had a really mentally disabled, I think it was great uncle, and they called him retarded.
Because they are. That's why it's not okay to call someone retarded that's just acting stupid.
That's because that's when you think, do you have a mental disability? Are you retarded? That's what it's referencing. Okay. Yeah. It's offensive, but also it is correct scientifically.
Okay,
Anyways.
These are normal children that are doing this, not actually retarded people. But the parents are questionable.
So there was this one time I rang up a mom with her 2 sons, and the sons were like, "We found the question fish. We found them. Can we have a lollipop? Can we have a lollipop? Here, scan it, scan it, scan it.
I think I've rang them up before.
And the mom was like, mom was quietly like, no, it's okay. We're not doing that right now. Not. And the kid obviously wasn't respecting his mother because she was being just a pushover. Like, no, we're not doing that right now. No, we're not doing that. No, just, hey, you need to slow down and slow down. The kid was throwing stuff at me and I'm trying
and we have like a little shelf and then the scanner thing, like a very little space to like take the items. And
for me, this is what I was told. You can't let anyone else scan the items. You have to, because you have to keep track on what's on the computer. If you're allowing someone else to scan their items, you can't keep track. So the kid kept going, trying to scan it, and I kept, I'm very polite. So I'm like, oh, no, I have to scan. You can put it right here on the little shelf. And the kid was like, why? Why do I have to do that? Here. And he was probably 10 years old, and he was using a very high-pitched fake voice.
Then the question is, at what point are you allowed to act like the parent, since the parent's not acting like a parent?
Yeah, so that was the moment where, okay, the parent isn't doing anything, so I have to put myself in an uncomfortable situation and say, no, you need to put it on. I had to talk sternly. And then that's when the mom was like, yeah, you need to listen to her. Don't do that. Why am I parenting your kids? Why am I doing that? And then
that's not under your job description?
I don't get paid for it, Megan.
Crew member. Takes care of bad parents' children. No, bad children.
But again, so this is all going towards how you're parenting your kids. I do not support soft parenting or gentle parenting,
whatever it's called.
I don't
either
know.
Of the two. I think
you reprimand your kid and you discipline your kid when it's not acting appropriately in public. It's disrespectful when your kids is over talking, overacting, and it's just not listening to social standards or even like people that are doing their job. I kept saying, no, I have to scan
That's where the mother needs to firmly grab the child's hand, wrist, and say,
mother grip.
Please stand by me and let the cashier do their job. Like, it's too risky. There's jars of stuff. There's eggs. I had a kid the other day. They're like, ugh. I'm like, and I said to the parent, I was like, wow, we're really lucky those didn't break all over the floor, aren't we? Like, what am I supposed to say? I was like,
yeah. No, there was a one time a mom did not care what her daughter was doing and let her daughter pick up a blueberry thing from the opposite end where the opening is, and they flung everywhere. And she goes, "Oh, sorry," and laughed. Do you know what blueberries do when they fall, right? They roll everywhere. So everyone's stepping on them. And I'm like, oh, do you want me to replace those? Because you did that. And she goes, oh, she's just trying to help. That wasn't helping.
That wasn't a help.
Again, so going back to the gentle parenting, I don't support it. I don't think it works because I've seen so many occasions in public where people are saying, no, honey, no, that's not right. Think this through. This isn't a right choice.
On the other end of that, I don't like the parents who purposely parent very loudly so that like everyone's involved. Remember that one person you played soccer with and the mom was like always creating a scene. Let's pretend the person's name is Sabrina. Sabrina, I told you not. Like,
yeah. Oh my gosh. This is what happens. I'm going to take your door off. No one is ever allowed to talk to you for the rest of the week. And we're like.
And everyone's watching and you're just like, it's so cringy. Yeah. It's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be like.
So that's another thing.
But you're exposing it to everyone.
In
the middle.
Or your parent. Stern.
You parent at home so that when you're out in public.
Yes.
The child knows what's to be expected of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you tell your kid. No, and you move them out of the situation.
Or you can always leave the store. There is nothing pertinent that you need to stay there and finish your. I've left a cart of groceries before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've also witnessed multiple moms. The kid was out of control, and it was probably around like 6, 8 years old. It's old enough to understand to listen. Mm-hmm. And the mom, the kid took like bananas and threw it on the floor. And the mom's like, we're done. And took the kid out of the
cart. We will take care of it. I have no problem putting things back.
I'm so sorry. I have to leave. I go, you're a good mom.
Yeah.
I said that. And
we have no problem putting things away. I've found
because it's your job. It's your job to parent your kid. It's your job to do it nicely and sternly.
And consistently.
Yeah, consistently. Not like never.
Right.
There's parents that never discipline your kids,
right,
and then they act just I don't know,
out of control.
Out of control. It's just not okay.
What happens to those kids as adults?
I met those kids that never gotten disciplined.
What's it like?
Well, right now, so I work with a lot of other 20-year-olds, right? I'm 21. I was disciplined as a kid. There were certain occasions where it was too harsh, and there was other occasions where it was just right, where I knew I should never do it again. Never ever do it again. And I'm okay with the little whack, like, no, that's a consequence, but I don't support beating.
I mean, 3 times in a row, like whack, 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 the hardest that you can do.
It's just like, I've disciplined my younger siblings. You do one quick, like, little thing, it knocks their senses, like, oh, I need to stop. And it's not like out of anger. You don't discipline your kids.
I also would never do it in public. That's something that's done at home. So then they have results when they go out in public.
When it's in public, I totally understand you are talking to your kids and be like, we're not doing this right now. You cannot do this.
Or I've whispered in their ear, when we get home, there will be consequences for what you just did.
Oh, yeah. And then the kid knows, okay, well that's,
I made a choice. Now there's a consequence.
Yep. I absolutely hate when I see parents spanking their kids in public. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Or when they grab the kid and take it outside and they're like reprimanding in front of the store or the restaurant. Why? What is that doing?
What is that for?
You
it's
or
a show.
the kid? Yeah,
it's a show, and it's putting the kid in a really awkward, humiliating. It's
don't. Or I'm okay if you're reprimanding your kid in front of their friends, but not horribly,
not out of anger.
You're just telling your kid this. You should say, you should not be doing this. You need to tell your friends that this is not allowed, and that they need to call their parents and go home. Not screaming and yelling from it, and then act like, and then they go back, and then the mood is killed.
Well, ultimately, discipline is supposed to be out of love. You care enough about that child. You love that child enough that you want to teach them the right thing.
And you also want to teach them how to act in public. No, if you're angry, then you remove yourself.
Yeah, you do not discipline at that time.
No. And then also, after you discipline your kid and you give them their consequence, because that's what every action has, or bad action is, consequences. You explain to them why you gave it to them. You explain to them why you're doing it, why they're getting this consequence, and also what they can learn from this situation, right? Otherwise, you will get a grown adult who think they can never receive a consequence. I have known multiple adults
and get away with whatever.
Or just can't accept a consequence. They have no idea what it is.
They can't take criticism at all.
Or they're like, always, woe is me. I did this and I thought it would benefit me, but now it's like all of this bad stuff is happening. Obviously, all this bad stuff is happening to you. You made a bad choice. Anyways, that's my take on parenting nowadays. I've seen lots of outcomes from parents not parenting or disciplining their kids properly, and also outcomes of parents that have disciplined their kids too much, so now it's not okay.
Wait, I'm going to piggyback on this a little bit. It doesn't have to do with discipline as much as just some common, it just goes along with like being in customer service and seeing little kids. Okay, when your child has like a slobbering problem, runny nose,
when they need to do a little
yeah. Okay, or they just like they're sick, like they have a runny nose, whatever. Maybe let's not have them push the little kid cart around or hand me the groceries from the cart. They're sitting in the basket. They're like, oh, they're going to help you. I don't want to touch the stuff they're handing me. That's so gross. Or they've eaten something at the demo and they have food like, I don't want to touch their slobber and their snot. They're not my kid.
Why don't the parents care?
Why don't they wipe it off?
Yeah. Why don't they have like all growing up? I remember I would always have to I was always conscious of how my face looked.
I would grab my kids and go and like wipe their noses because ew. Like, first of all, it doesn't feel good to the kid. You know when your nose is running and you're sick?
And it gets raw.
And like you feel it running, you're like, you want to get a Kleenex and grab it. Well, when they're that small, they need someone else to do it for them. Parents listening, please do not pay attention. Like when they're stubborn, wet stuff, and then they're touching the carts, they're handing me. I don't want to participate in that. Do not have them hand me things.
That's another thing. Cleanliness.
Oh, just
it looks like you're not taking care of your kids. It looks like it's
really
neglect.
gross.
When they have it turns like gray almost.
And the hippie moms who come in and I tried to be the hippie mom thing. My kids' faces were cleaned off. Like get a wipe before you leave the van or whatever, and just wipe them off.
Take a napkin, a little bit of water. Just a little bit.
I don't care if they're squealing and don't like it.
I totally understand. Like your kids' hands are going to be sticky at some point, whatever.
Yes, but like it's just
face.
It bothers me
everywhere. I also don't like when. That's another thing on the parenting thing. You let your kids put your mouth on everything.
Oh my gosh,
everything. They're sucking on the cart handle.
When they're teething.
How many nasty people touch that?
It's so gross. I take those kid cards when I have to return them, and I take it from the opposite end, not the handlebar, and I pull it to the door because even if I touch so grossed out. Hand sanitizer.
So many hand sanitizer,
and I don't even like hand sanitizer, but sometimes
I never use it. But that's when I use it. Oof. Here's a fear that I have discovered lately. Oh my gosh. I immediately was like, well, I'm going to change that. You know, the little, we call it the cart tiki. It's with the little wipes.
Where the wipes are and the little trash before you walk into the store.
A kid came up to it and because sometimes it's hanging, took the wipe hanging to it and wiped its mouth and left it hanging.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to say just wiped his mouth. I would never use that on my face because it's so strong.
The kid took the wipe, didn't rip it off. Took the wipe like it was like a towel.
So the next person's gonna take it and wipe their hands.
I saw it though, and I saved the next person.
Oh,
I ripped it off, and then I took another one and wiped my hands off. Oh. So now don't take the first cart wipe.
I do that in toilet paper in bathroom stalls. Did you know that?
Oh, you do?
Think about it. This occurred to me one time when I was. What if they pooped, and they're grabbing the toilet paper to wipe themselves, and they got something on their hand, and then that last square is hanging from their remnants.
I remember a friend growing up, and her mom taught her to do that. Get rid of the first
that's
squares.
I don't know, but it occurred to me, and I do it
first four.
I get rid of them. I get rid of the ones that are hanging. I'm like,
Ooh, you taught me something too. Ooh, we kind of taught each other something. Don't take the first cart wipe, and don't use the first square. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
But that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to know what I was going to bring up today?
Okay.
Susan?
The main thing, not just the,
This doesn't have to do it. This is like my own thoughts.
Okay, your own
for the week.
Okay.
Dating etiquette when you kind of meet someone where you work. Not like a coworker. Someone who's you work customer service or you work wherever.
A crushtomer.
Okay, so I am a single mom.
Oh, you are, Megan.
I am single.
How could you be single?
Ready to mingle? No, I'm not really ready to mingle. I mean, I would, but it's just so complicated.
How are you single? That's another story. Hang on.
That's another story. But I'm not really looking. I'm just so busy. It's fine, but it's flattering. There's this guy who's been coming in the store since we opened, pretty much with his little kid, and he just kind of invited me to his. Should I say it on here? Yeah,
his event.
Okay, his event. Yeah, he has an event. He's kind of a.
Let's keep it a little vague. This is just an example. This is an example.
This is what happened, and I couldn't go because I had to work, and I could have called out of work to go, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna try that hard, right? Like, if he really wants to get to know me,
this is what I told you. If you see him the next time and he says something to you like, hey, I didn't see you at my event,
right,
then you could be like, oh, he actually
so he did come in and this week, like he always does, on the same day every week, every same time. And he was like,
not when I'm there.
He's like, oh, you weren't there. And I was like, no, I had to work.
Oh, he did say something. You didn't tell me this.
Oh. And then he's like, I tried to, look a little bit cute that day. Because
your outfit was really put together.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
And he was like, oh, I like your style. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Oh, just this just these grungy little things
I just threw on at the last second that I totally thought about for
like 2 days.
But anyway, and then, just kind of chit-chatted. He waited for my line. He came through my line, and we were busy at the time.
I did hear he did wait in your line, and there was other lines that were kind of shorter.
Yeah. Who told you that?
Someone else.
Yeah. And I'm like, why what is it? Is it maybe it's my age group? I don't know, because I'm already decided I'm never going to do the dating app thing. I don't want to. I'm going to meet someone organically. So this would be perfect. This scenario is perfect for that.
It is really perfect.
But why doesn't he say, what's your number? Is it too scary for him? Is it too forward? Is he really just not interested? He just...
I think he did give you an option.
He gave me a card with his number on it.
So here's my like...
I'm not going to text him. I'm going to wait.
No, but nowadays, right, a lot of people are mainly giving the power to the women. Like, the women contact first, which is how you didn't grow up. It was always the guy that contacted first. That's also how I wanted it. But also, men, they're like, oh, if she really likes me, I'll let her. No, that's not my job. That's not your job.
No, if he really wants to he's going to have to say, what's your number? And I will also probably give it to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I mean, he's not... Anyways... it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Put some effort.
Is he just thinking about it? Does he already have like so many other options?
He's a single dad.
Yeah, it's obvious
he has his own business. It's the same with you. You're also very busy.
Yeah, but I would venture to bet that his child goes to the moms for part of the week. That's my guess, because
you've guessed that he's divorced.
I think so.
Or just doesn't.
Or the mom is. Yeah, because when he comes in, he's with his kid, and it's at the
same time on the same day.
Yeah, so in my head I have this theory, like that's the day he gets to pick him up from school, and then he has him like for whatever half the week or however they do their thing. But so I'm thinking, okay, but what about the other half of the week? Or maybe he has him all the time. I don't know. Maybe he's just literally a single dad and like has full custody. I don't know. But I mean, it's hard to like get together. And I mean, it's hard enough for me to even see my friends, let alone if I had a boyfriend right now.
But going back to dating etiquette, why is it so vague right now? Why is it so like a guessing game? What happened?
I want guys to have some balls. Sorry. And like, just say, hey, it would be so flattering. And I mean, I know he said, I like your style, but what if he was like, hey, I think you're really pretty. I'd love to take you out sometime. Oh my gosh. Know what's so funny? I would be like, yes.
You've had people made it plain to you that they like you, but it's nasty old 80-year-old men.
What is it that think that they can date someone in their 40s?
You got some balls.
They've got some balls. Like, give those balls to these 40-somethings that can't.
The younger people.
Or I would even date someone younger.
Oh, tell us about the other person.
The one that's like 10 years younger?
Yeah, the flower one.
Oh, that one's... I think he's more than 10 years younger. There's a guy that's...
No, he's 21.
Oh, then we're not going to even... How do you know how old he is?
He told me.
Oh, he's so young. He looks older. Oh.
There was another kid, and every time he comes in the store, he always looks for her.
I thought he was like at least 27.
I know, and he looks really... I didn't know this, but he came into the store,
so young.
And he asked for a favor for me to wrap his flowers for his mom, and he was asking about you, and then every time now he always says hi to her. And
he came in like several days in a row this week, and he always came to my line
and always talked
he came
to her.
Right up to me and was like,
so here's another thing. You have good admirers, but you want them
the right age group. The right age group is not pursuing me enough.
Yeah, that's what you
want.
And
then 10 years younger I'm okay with that. That's my limit.
Okay with that.
But they'd really have to be okay with being a dad. I want someone to be like a
take
good
on kids. Yeah, and also help provide. Like,
and so probably not a coworker at Trader Joe's unless they're a mate. But if they're a mate, they can't.
You have to move stores.
Yeah, they can't be with a crew member. And all of our mates are married or with someone. So,
and they're not. They're like, yeah. Anyways, and then. So that was some nitty gritty. That was some nitty gritty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, like, how do you, is meeting someone organically, is that just like off the table these days?
That's what I did with Will.
Yeah.
Well, we actually found out that we met him years prior.
Yeah, that was a funny story.
That's a really funny story. That was not meant to happen, but anyways.
Story for another day.
That is a really good story for another day. Apparently, yeah, my fiance has been vaguely in the background for many, many years of our lives. So
yeah, that was funny.
Because
but yeah, so I'm just wondering, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So let's stop on this because this is just I don't know where it's going.
Susan.
Sorry, Megan. I'm a little really honest sometimes.
Blunt.
We're planning on getting some tattoos.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
I mean, I already have several. She has several.
Yes, I have lots. I have a big one right here.
Oh, we have matching ones.
We do.
Mine's blue.
This is our second matching tattoo.
And then I have. What did I do this? You can't see it. I have this one.
I also have a cross, I think,
and
on
hers
my
is
neck.
behind her ear.
I don't know if you can see it. It matches.
This is my favorite one, though.
That is a really good one. It's a redhead from, where did you get that from?
It's from a estate sale. It's from like a 1930s, 1920s, 30s incense box of incense. And
we still have the box too.
And oh my gosh, I just loved it. And the guy did such a good job. And this one I actually really love. You know how mom, oops, I'm not holding my microphone.
You can still pick
Susan.
It up. It would just be a little quiet.
When you know how moms get tattoos of like their kids' birth dates and Roman numerals or whatever.
It's always so plain too.
I know.
They don't do it right.
So this is my mom tattoo. These flowers right here are from they're the state flowers from all the states where my kids were born. I love that. I love it. Love it. So anyway, but yeah, we're going to get new ones very soon in February.
Oh, I didn't know that part. I gotta.
Just my decision.
Most of my tattoos, I have never planned a tattoo really. I think the only one I planned was really thought it out was my very first one, and it's
that one
snail
with the little red, right?
Yeah, the little red. The red was added.
She doesn't have a lot of color.
I don't do. Besides my pants are bunched.
Oh,
my little red one. I never do color.
I love color.
Not my thing.
Like this arm is like just, and I don't know.
You want to color that?
I like colors.
Yeah, but most of my tattoos I draw my own. They're my own design. I've actually gotten so many compliments on them, but most of them I've gotten the day of. I've planned them. I also have love there because my fiance calls me love.
I like that. That's super cute. I wish I could decide on knuckle ones. I have one. Because that was to cover up your past. A mistake.
Oh, it's not a mistake.
You want to have any of your kids. No. Yeah. So that's another story.
It's a really dreaded choice. How about that?
Yeah.
Anyways.
But I have a beautiful flower covering it up.
Yeah. But we're going to get a tattoo in February, I guess.
Yeah, February. February's tomorrow. Oh, no.
We got 2 days.
We have a couple of days. January is forever. Okay, so let's recap. Be a good parent.
Please. Don't parent too obnoxiously.
Not too obnoxious, not too harsh, not too gentle.
Don't parent out of anger.
Right in the middle.
Just
not out of angle.
Angle.
Also, if you're 40-something and you're single,
contact her.
And you live in San Diego. We talked about Southern California before, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, let's just be real. Yeah, I'm not going to get on the dating apps and show my face and like do all these stupid things. Like I like noodles. I mean, like it's just dumb.
It does happen. I think that's referencing Tinder. Tinder is
like what food do you like? Whatever. Let's go out and talk about it.
Cottage cheese. I'm cheesy.
I like protein. Protein only.
That's something we can talk about next week. That pisses me off every day of my life.
Yeah. Protein bars. Protein. Let's just eat. Let's just eat the rainbow. I like that.
Carbs in peace.
Yes.
I don't care about anything besides my carbs. I love bread. Again, and then tattoos.
Well, let's decide on something. Maybe we'll share.
I was also getting a new piercing soon.
Let's do the Trader Joe's.
I was going to get a piercing soon.
What piercing?
I don't know. I gotta think it out.
Not many options left.
I know. I have so many.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching our show. Please subscribe
if you want to listen to us.
Also,
weekly.
You can tell us what's your worst child experience with someone else's child.
Your worst child. Your worst experience as a witness to parenting.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, guys. Have a good week.
Bye.